In the realm of classic luxury automobiles, few names resonate with the same prestige as Lincoln. Today, we're honored to present a true masterpiece from 1934, the Lincoln Model KB Convertible Victoria, custom crafted by the esteemed Brune & Company. This particular vehicle is one of only 3 known survivors of its kind, making it a rare gem in automotive history. So Willie, this is our newest acquisition, or one of them. What is so special about this car?
Look at it. When you look at it, how can you not think that's absolutely a fabulous car?
It's an absolutely gorgeous car, very sleek, very classy, stylish, a little more modern take for the 30s.
Yeah, it was just right in that cusp when they were starting to change over. This is a V12 car. So
Oh, okay.
A lot of power.
A lot of power.
150 horse back in the day, and that was conservative.
It's a little more compact than I've seen our other, among the other V12s.
It does the job, and the looks of this car doesn't get much better.
In 1922, Ford bought Lincoln so that they could compete in the kind of that upper class luxury car market, because at that point they were really just relying on the Model T, and so they got the struggling Lincoln and transformed them. So the 1930s, is this like the blossoming of Lincoln, or are we at the top end?
Not yet, but it was a good start. I mean, and that's what Henry was wanting. He wanted something to branch off away from the Model T, but have more selection for the upper crust people.
And I know there were 17 different makers that you could order a Model K Lincoln from.
Right, and Brun was one of the specialty ones, and I think it was one of the better ones that was out there.
And ours is a little bit of a survivor, three known of
3 left.
Of 6 maybe built.
Yes.
This is the big transitional period, right? We're looking at aerodynamics.
Absolutely, they're getting more airflow to them, sloped windshields. You don't have the straight up and down windshields on them anymore. And they're making them more attractive. I mean, little things. Look at the pinstripe on the car.
Yeah, it is so straight.
Perfectly straight. They were perfectionists at the time.
How are they getting the pinstripe on there?
Most of them are all by hand.
No way.
Yeah, it's all done by hand. The hardest part is when you're using a brush and you're using your fingers to guide along there, and your brush runs out of paint and you have to get new paint and start over, not to leave a glob there. And that was the big challenge.
You're telling me they're taking a man with the hands of a surgeon?
Yeah,
basically. They're having them paint pinstripes on cars?
Yes, yes.
That's some pride in your job there.
When you look at it, I mean, a lot of things were going on at this time. Aerodynamics were coming in.
Right.
Fenders were ducked down further to get airflow going. They enclosed the spare tires, and it came out with these fabulous hood ornaments.
Oh, that looks like a Greyhound.
It is.
This is more luxurious than the buses, though.
Kind of one of the fun things on this car is the hubcaps are screw-on hubcaps. You have to have a special wrench to take the hubcaps off so you can get to the lug nuts.
Oh, wow.
And that's to kind of help keep people from stealing wheels or hubcaps or anything else.
A lot harder to boost them hubbies.
Yes. And
can't help but notice you got an antenna next to you, so we got in-stock radio?
Factory installed radio.
That's got to be one of the first.
34 was the first year for that.
Wow.
And that was in a lot of the high-end cars. Packard and some of the other cars had them, but that was the first year for Lincoln to have a factory installed radio.
Under the hood, was there anything that was really revolutionized in this upgrade from, I know they were doing the Lincoln Model L, which we got in the back here, and then the Model K was the first big upgrade from that Ford purchasing of Lincoln.
Yes, and the V12 was a pretty high step coming from the V8s that they had. The V12 was very smooth, good running, good performing car, and halfway decent on mileage.
So you're telling me this car is going to outclass a crispy new Lincoln Navigator?
Without a doubt. I mean, if you think back when we had one of the new ones brought over here and we put them side by side with our early Lincoln.
Yeah, it looked pretty good.
They towed it over. Huh? It didn't run because it had electrical issues that they couldn't address yet. They had to wait for the factory to address it. I can address any issue on this one.
Yeah, but it doesn't have a touch screen.
It does. You can touch every screen on it. Doesn't do anything, but you can touch it. It might leave a fingerprint. But I guarantee you, if you pull up with a new Lincoln into a parking lot full of young gals, and you pull up in this in the same parking lot, you're going to get more attention on this than your other new one.
Yeah, they're back. I want that guy. He looks like he's in the mob.
Yeah.
He'll defend me. All right, well, that's a beautiful looking engine. Very sleek, streamlined.
We have a cast iron crankcase. It's got cast iron blocks, aluminum heads, exhaust manifolds on top in a V, and they go down and around. Intake is on top up here. Ignition is enclosed. Wiring comes down to each individual cylinder. On top of the steering column, you see that valve right there?
Yeah.
Got a rod that goes up. That's the brake control.
Oh.
So that if mom's driving the car, you can put it on to the right, which puts full vacuum to the brakes. And if you go to the left, then it takes most of the vacuum away, so you have to push harder on the brake to activate it.
Oh, for a man of strong stature such as myself. Ooh, feel the power. Seats are comfortable. We got nice wood trim. I love the scarlet leather that they used in the whole back end here. That is very high class.
Wood trim is beautiful. Did you notice how straight that dog runs?
Yeah,
Perfectly straight.
perfectly straight. Dog looks fast. We look fast. Never feel better than driving in a Lincoln. It's my perfect Matthew McConaughey impression. Got that high class, luxurious purr versus the crackling and ripping sounds of some of the other engines that don't run so nicely. Thanks for taking me out, Willie. That was a great ride. Super beautiful ride. Super beautiful car.
You got more looks from people than you would driving a new Lincoln.
You got that right. This car embodies the elegance, innovation, and craftsmanship of a bygone era. Its rarity and historical significance make it a true treasure in the automotive world. Experiencing this masterpiece firsthand offers a profound appreciation for the legacy of luxury automobiles. Wait, what was the line on that one again?
Hold on a second. Let me see what else we got here.
What's that? Oh, you like our content?
Where are we going now?
The Fountainhead Antique Museum, obviously. Please like and subscribe.
Make sure you subscribe.
We have a lot of content we want to show you guys, but please hit that subscribe button right now.